Hi, Big Tex here, Matty Diesel. Is perspective in this world and stuff, and treading carefully, but I'm just saying, I feel really saddened and devastated about what's going on in Afghanistan when everybody, including the Canadian and as well as the American soldiers, fought very hard to have the Afghani people to have freedom and stuff. But then that is why I feel strongly that it was the works of the very dark ways of when, like, Biden, yeah, may be a good guy, but he did a very stupid thing about pulling all the troops out of Afghanistan. And I feel sorry for the fact that all those poor Afghanis were trying to flee out there. And the problem is like, yeah, they want to go somewhere very free and stuff, but then what happens is it's like all the problems, it all originates to something. It just originates to sin. And I just feel shocked how these poor Afghanis, they try to hop on the side of the plane and then end up dying to their depths when the landing gear retracts it back into the plane. And it feels sad. Like, it seems like it's not getting better in this world. Why? Like, it's because a lot of people are blind and a lot of people are not focusing on the great prize ahead. Yes, people want to make money to feed their family and stuff, but you gotta remember to stay focused on what is at hand. What's at hand is the fact that you gotta realize, though, you gotta stay close to who made this world, and that is the true God. And I feel I'm 35 years old, and I feel there's not improvements in this world. Everybody is dying, and look at the situation with COVID, and then as well as the, like, what's happening here in not too long is like we're dealing with still COVID. We're now the Afghanis are fleeing for whatever, and then out west there's fires going on like crazy, and then Alberta there's problems with freaking grasshoppers destroying crops. And I don't know, it seems to me like this is the signs of the times and people are not waking up. And it's getting to the point where if people are living on budgets, living within their means, how are they going to live within their means when every time you turn around the gas is like, it's near, up in here in Canada, I don't know if there's American listeners listening to me, or is it just Canadians, but it's $1.40 a liter. Like, that's ridiculous, and it's just going up and up and up. And then you look at Ford plant, every manufacturing automotive manufacturing plant is like on their knees begging for a particular chip. And it's just over stupid nonsense, like sinful ways, and it just kills me. And the fact that people say, oh, like, people are heartless. People are utterly heartless in this world. Like, people are, and like, who's to say that I wouldn't end up like tomorrow? I'll be walking in my workplace and they say, there's no work. It there's no guarantees in life. No guarantees in life anymore. There's no easy way life. There's no clear path. Everybody's going wayward. Everybody's going this way, that way, because there's no, like, they're not anchored. I feel sorry. Like, like I have a offspring. I feel sorry for my offspring because my offspring's going to deal with a lot of heartache. And I love my family a lot. I love God. But there's certain things you can't take anymore. Like, and this is the only way that I can vent. This is my only way I can vent. That's healthy. Because talking to you guys, expressing how I feel, it's the way I vent. And certain people take offense to it, which is fine. Okay, you take offense to it, big whoop. But God, we need you. All I gotta say is, God, we need you. Because this world's a mess. We need you a lot. Like, the stress is too much, the violence is too much. Like, what's going on, Lord? Why? Like, what's going on? Like, at least I'm trying to live right. I know I lost too many friends of mine. I lost too many, like, relatives. Like, I had an aunt die, like, had Alzheimer's. I had an uncle lost his life because he had an infection in his leg, and then the infection went right to his heart, and he passed away. And then my other uncle had pancreatic cancer. And then my dad had this same sort of thing that my uncle had, but thank God that he's still alive, but he lost a limb. There's times when sorry, I love everybody, but I mean, like, why is it so hard? Why is it so hard to live right? Like, I thank God for a special lady that came into my life that introduced me to the principles of the Bible, principles of God. I tell you, like, without her, like, I would be, like, literally, God knows what, I would be on crack, or I could be with the wrong crowd. I could be 6 feet deep, and then my parents would be whelping for my name all the time. And all I gotta say is I love you, Mom and Dad, and I love my family. I love my wife. I love my daughter. I love everybody. But I don't tolerate certain things in this world, and that's what kills me. And I can't, it seems like every time when I try to vent and stuff, it seems like people are suppressing me, and I can't take it. I need to vent. I'm sorry, but I'm human, and that's the thing is that, oh, I gotta take a blind eye on things that's going on in the world. Like, I have a soft spot for dogs. I have a soft spot for cats. I have a soft spot for certain animals. I can't freaking help it. And certain people are eating it, and it freaking kills me. So what am I supposed to do? Just say, okay, whatever, and shut up and just... I need to vent. Like, I'm outside my place of residence, and around where I live and stuff, there's a lot of shootings, there's a lot of chaos, and I don't know what the heck. Like, the one night I honestly thought I heard gunshots, and it's pretty bad. Like, what is going on? Like, God, we need you. Like, where are you? Are you just waiting for the world to be like collapse, and then you could bring your son down? Your children need you. I need you. My wife needs you. My daughter needs you. Bring your son down. Because we need you. That's all I gotta say is we need you. I love everything you do. I miss a lot of people in my life. Like, the one day I was just thinking, my one uncle called me, and I still remember his voice. Like, both my uncles and then my aunt, I feel sorry for her. She went like almost like a child's brain mentality, and she just said, "Yep, yep," and then you kind of wonder like why I was so friggin' nasty, why I was so friggin' pissed off, why was I friggin' ready to commit murder at that time. But I still thank God. I thank God for my wife. I thank you, God, for her. Because honestly, I'd say it's hard to live right. Still hard to live right. But anyways, everybody just, all I gotta say is if you believe in God, pray to Him, hug your family, because you never know what's going on with this world. This world's wicked, but anyways, I love you guys. Hopefully this is like words of inspiration. Remember, cherish every moment that you have in this world. Just cherish every moment. If you have a daughter, you have a son, hug them dearly. You got a wife. Heck, if you just have your mom and dad, or even a family pet or something, just hug them. Be there. Stay close to your family, because family means a lot, as well as God. It's, my biggest advice is say God, family, and whatever comes after that, so be it. But I love you all. Signing out. Big Tex, Matty Diesel.